to see you again.
Thank you. Thanks. Nice
I
to
was
be
glancing through my Vanity Fair. This is not mine. I get it home in the leather. It comes in leather.
Oh, it
but
does?
This is, yeah,
Wow.
but this is the, I get the hardbound edition. But I was fascinated. I saw, there's Bruce. You're actually
Yes,
on the,
I recognize him.
There you are. But the part I thought was fascinating, now here's the whole family. That's all you
Yes.
guys are fishing together, right?
We did a little fishing. We did a little diving.
All right. Now,
We couldn't get Ashton out of the wetsuit for days. But
okay. Well, go down to the bottom picture. Doesn't
Yes,
look like you
which
guys
one?
are that into the fishing right there. It looks like Dad's doing all the fishing.
but there was a pause, you know, in our fishing. Well, mostly because I had come up from diving. We had been diving before that, and Bruce had encouraged me to take some Sudafed, which I did on an empty stomach. And so as we were...
Wait. Should you take Sudafed before diving?
Yes, you're supposed to clear your ears, but it wasn't such a good idea on an empty stomach. As we were 100 feet down, I could feel that I felt like I was going to throw up. And I'm trying to, like, give the, you know, the signal to Ashton, I need to get up. And, you know.
Wow. Well, maybe they didn't want you throwing up in the boat. Stay down.
No.
Fish
You know,
food.
you're supposed to vomit in the mask. So you... Does
You
anybody
are?
know that? Yeah, you're supposed to vomit in the mask.
And the advantage to that is what?
I was glad I can say that didn't happen.
And what is the advantage to vomiting in the mask?
Because when you vomit, this is really disgusting.
Yeah.
When you vomit, you tend to take a big inhale, and if you were to do that, you'd fill your lungs with water.
Oh, I see. So
And
now you
thereby
just have a
die.
face full of vomit.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which is worse.
Anyway, on to the next, Jay, on to the next.
Well, the thing that I find fascinating, and I think it's wonderful, that you and Ashton and Bruce and the whole family, because not, you know, in this town, especially lately, all the kind of ex-wives and everything, did you guys all get along? And that must be wonderful for the kids, isn't it?
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
And, you know, really, Bruce is, you know, well, we're a family. We're all a family together.
Right.
We enjoy our time together. They, you know, go diving on their own without me, and I really feel really fortunate. It's really a special thing.
Are you a fisherman or fisherwoman by nature? Do you like
You know
to
what? I don't love fishing so much. Although I've had a couple of good winds bring him in, and can feel why it's...
Get the rush?
Yes, yes. I don't like the hook in the mouth, the struggle, the eyeballs. It's not good for me.
Now, how would you like to? Maybe they would die naturally of old age, that type of thing?
Well, you know, generally,
follow the fish until he passes out.
I just like to be served with no bones, no eyeballs.
No eyeballs, okay.
And that way there's no reminder of the former existence. That works for me.
Can you fillet a fish with a knife?
I don't do filleting. I don't do cooking.
You know, I went out to eat once with Louis Jourdain. You know Louis Jourdain, the famous French actor?
Yes.
We went out to eat once. Why he and I would be eating, this is another whole story.
Was he a filleter?
Yeah, he took a knife, he said, you know, Jay, and he went like this, without even looking, and deboned, and then picked the whole skeleton up and went like that, and then ate the whole fish, and I went, ooh.
Ooh.
And I'm sitting there with my cow trying to get the horns off it. Now, you have quite a history with Vanity Fair, don't you?
I do.
You go way back.
A history with Vanity Fair, history with Annie Leibovitz.
Now, Annie took these pictures, huh?
Annie, actually, she took those photographs. She took the one of me pregnant on the cover.
We have that here.
Right.
Just show the picture. Okay.
There it is.
All right. Now, who were you pregnant with there? Which of the kids?
That is Scout LaRue.
Okay. So that was what, 96, 95?
No, 91.
91?
91.
You look exactly the same.
I know.
I look like I look like my own father from back then, and you look exactly the same.
But, you know, she photographed starting at Bruce and I's wedding. So she's chronicled our whole family.
Wow.
And so now we actually are due for another installment just with our extended family.
Oh, okay, okay. Are there any more nude photos in the works, or is that it for a while?
Well, I'm not seeking any out, but I heard you had spotted the current Mario Testino.
Yes, I did see that picture. Show that picture. I want to ask you about this. Now, there's you and Ashton. Now, what is... Are you putting lipstick on?
I am.
Okay. And is he
I think
into
ladies
that?
would find that very sexy. I don't know about you men, but I think that's very sexy. Come on, you can give it up.
You know something? I didn't hear a whole lot of men giving it up just then. I heard a lot of women go, oh, and this guy's like,
so
no way, no way.
If you open the book, there'll be plenty that balances out.
And how did he take that initially? Did you just start
those pictures were actually were done as a gift to me from Ashton for my birthday, because I said all we have are paparazzi shots, and you know, those aren't very intimate or family. So we went out, and Ashton said on the way there he was very adamant about absolutely no nudes. And of course, as soon as we arrived, Mario Testino, who is known for his nudes, did one shot and said, "Oh, this is way too many clothes," you know.
Right. Is that how they start? Way too many clothes?
It's just way, we need a little more skin.
Does a corny line like that work, really?
We need the skin.
I mean, they don't just say get naked. This is way too many clothes.
Way too many clothes.
I mean, just way too many. And how long did it take to seduce Ashton to get him naked? I'm just curious. I mean, is it like a half hour? Here's another drink?
Well, it depends on when you're talking about. For the photos or?
No, for the photos. For the photos. For the photo. No, I mean, he walks in. He said, I am not doing this.
No, he was resistant the whole time.
But, I mean, does the photographer bring it up and then you pull him aside? Psst, honey, we need to do this? Or does it happen with the three of you? Do you have to
it was all out in the open with him doing on the side. I don't want to do this. I don't want to. Okay. He was terrified.
Now, what did you promise him? Was there some reward? I mean, I'm just curious. I'm just curious what it would take. After a man has said, I am not doing this. He couldn't have been more adamant, correct? I am not
He was absolutely
doing
adamant.
it. So what?
It was just the promise of us having really nice photos with him saying, where are we going to put these? And he's right. They're in our closet.
You know, as a guy, I know there's more involved. There must be some. So there's no other. All right. Okay. So it's just a promise.
To keep those. You know, there's just some
photos.
things that aren't for sale, Jay.
That's pretty. I look. Be right back. Well, to me, right after. Mr. Brooks is a new film. You know, this I'm trying to think of other films. Maybe the closest thing would be Silence of the Lambs, but it's a great thriller and it's a great character for you. This kind
thank you. I loved it.
This I don't want to give it away. You're a detective.
I am.
Did you like cop shows as a kid? Do you watch cop shows?
You know, it's not so. What I really love, because this is a psychological thriller, and Kevin Costner plays a serial killer, but he's this serial killer with a conscience, and it's
and the pillar of his community.
And the pillar of the community, which I think he represents our biggest fear, which is that, you know, he's the guy next door who's got bodies in the basement. Right. And but it was a great character. She's so, you know, so full of rage, and it's right out there.
right. But I mean, do you watch cop shows normally? Is it something?
No, you know what I really love? I don't know if any of you out there are. I am a total Court TV.
Court TV, yeah.
Yeah, junkie. I love Forensic Files, Investigator.
That's my wife's favorite. She has TiVo the whole season.
Oh no, I go to bed, which I have started to wonder if it's really good for your psyche to be going to sleep watching, you know, murder shows.
Yeah,
that's not necessarily great, but no, I love them.
And it's real. It's real murder. It's not. You know, like when you watch CSI, their lab looks like the Staples Center. It's enormous. Whereas this is like it's like a little room with a microscope.
No, these are all real cases that do usually end up with catching your man. Unlike you know.
Yeah. Now, so tell us. So you're the detective.
Yes. And I got to carry a gun, which was really sexy.
Really?
Yes. I really like that. Yeah, it was my only one request, is that I got to, once I arrived on set, I holstered my weapon, and I never took it off for the whole day. And you know what I realized, actually? That I realized it was the closest thing to what a man is all about, because I constantly felt myself touching it.
That's right.
Which was, by the way, a really powerful kind of feeling.
I'm a 44 Magnum man myself. Yeah. Now, did you fire? Did you take some gun training?
They took me out there. Actually, a local detective took me out and got me up to speed with how to handle the weapon, shoot.
Had you fired guns before?
I had, you know, I did G.I. Jane.
Oh, that's right. Of course, that's right.
I fired a few.
Yeah, that's right. But these are handguns. Those are rifle G.I. Jane. So you get that kick.
Yeah, and we ended up coming home with a couple of guns.
Now, is that like a turn on? Do you like one of those?
No.
After you kill a few dummies, Ashton, let's go do it. You know, I mean, one of those.
No. Jay, I'm just wondering here. Started to get interested here. There's a theme going on. It keeps going back to, well, did he get any favors after this?
Well, now you can come in with, you know what it is with the gun. Ashton, get naked and then cock the gun. You know what I'm saying? You have to do that,
All right, I'm going to write that one down.
Now, did you martial arts too? Because you do some ass kicking in this movie.
I had a couple of moments. There was definitely a very physical film, but I think in the clip you're going to show, there's a moment where I had to take a little action to take my partner down so that I could.
Well, that scene where you get kidnapped off the street is pretty incredible.
Yeah.
It's like wham! It looks like you really get slammed around.
Yeah, I got the breath taken out of me a couple of times.
Let's take it. Now, this scene is we don't want to give the movie away, but he's a fellow police officer.
He's my partner.
You've been accused of something.
He's my partner by default because I need protection.
Okay, here we go. Take a look. All right. There you go, Mr. Brooks. It opens on June 4th. I